catastrophe in the undersized hallowed halls, one of the few magi assigned by the machine cult to serve on the Von Valencia ship has lost his mind. Singing distorted Hibinharic liturgies, the heretic has broken the sacred code rhythms and turned the ship's machines against the rest of the crew. Superstitious voidsmen are paralyzed with fear before the mad servant of the Adeptus Mechanicus. Only the Lord Captain can stand against the madman. Paddle. Okay. Let's end ceremonies. I hope your ladyship is pleased and not yet tired. If you wish to revive yourself a little, I would suggest proceeding to the courtyard. If I may be bold, many guests have chosen to move into the fresh air and will be eager to offer you their congratulations. What do you think of the reception? Oh, it is magnificent. I dare say it will live on as the premier high society event of the sector for many years. I am weary and I wish to retire to my chambers. Please allow me to escort you, your ladyship. Okay. Your chambers are ready, your ladyship. Oh dear. Concentrate. Oh dear. Quiet, time to sleep. Oh dear. Oh dear. We need to talk in private.
We have matters to discuss, von Valancius.
The same man you saw among your guests is waiting for you in your chambers, with the look of someone who is supposed to be there. Casts a cold, incessant gaze over you from the top to bottom. No one, save Theodora, has ever allowed themselves the liberty of looking at you in such a way. The woman behind Calcazar, clad in black armor, glares at you, her face set in a predatory redness for immediate violence, the hallmark of a professional bodyguard. Will my servant live?
Probably. Unless he suffered from hidden ailments, he will soon come to without any major damage to his health. Either way, oblivion is a far safer option for him than the dangerous privilege of being a witness to this conversation.
If the Inquisition wishes to have a talk with me, I am glad to be of its service.
A commendable openness to cooperation. It will be taken into account.
The Inquisitor's sharp gaze is fixed on a point directly between your eyes.
Master Van Kellox has spent enough time with you. He will vouch for your words.
Okay.
What stands out from your recent accomplishments is the suppression of a rebellion on Janus, the battle against the archenemy's minions on Kiava Gamma, and, of course, the unusual interest the Drakari have shown in you. Then that is what we will discuss.
After saying these words, he shoots you a searching look from under his brow, like a regicide player who's just made the first move and is now watching for his opponent's reaction. What do you wish to know about the event on Janus?
Oh, I know it already. Even though you were quite effective at removing all evidence that could point to the blunder made by House von Valancius, it is saddening to realize that the rogue trader's connivance allowed a heretic who had been fostering a cult for years to come to power.
Visten's misdeeds are a stain upon my dynasty's honor, I will admit it.
Your humility is heartening. Rest assured, it will be noted during the investigation of your lamentable oversight.
This feels awfully lot like an interrogation.
Does it? We're in your chambers, not a confessional cell. You're in perfectly good health, and none of the varied and fascinating instruments and procedures that expedite candor are being applied to you. I assure you, you would immediately know if our discussion turned into an interrogation.
If you knew about what was happening on Janus, why didn't you intervene yourself?
I cannot satisfy your curiosity without disclosing information of the utmost secrecy. I will say only this. We had the situation under control.
Really?
There is a tangled knot of perilous events in progress in the Coronis expanse. Plucking even one thread must be performed with great precision and caution, without any room for error.
I'm sorry. They had everything in hand. There were worshippers of Slanesh in the palace.
Because you do not want to know the price of such an error, or what forms it might take.
Okay. Well, what questions would you have for me about the Kiava Gamma?
Places touched by chaos must be purged with fire and condemned to oblivion. Kiava Gamma should have been bombed to dust and pronounced a forbidden world. However, you decided otherwise and restored the colony's operation. And you didn't even go to the trouble of hiding the traces of the neglect committed by your dynasty. After all, it was House von Valancius that gave Cubus Delphim so much freedom that he sank into seditious heresy. What was your rationale?
Can I vouch for that, though? I can't vouch for that. Yeah, I would say like the priesthood to which Cubus Delphin belonged answered for his crimes. The Adeptus Mechanicus would do well to watch their members more closely.
Clever. Alas, everyone guilty of negligence within the ranks of the priesthood of Mars has already been identified and punished. Right now, I am assessing the actions of your dynasty. I hope you realize that we're talking about more than the fate of some colony. I care not for a single planet, however profitable and populous. But should corruption raise its head again on Kiava Gamma and try to spread, I will burn it away. And you will be guilty of criminal negligence.
Yikes. The Dakar has shown an interest in me. Are you referring to my ruined capital?
Yes. The enmity between you is a known fact. But there is another way to look at it. On Veabos 6, you met the Archon of a mighty cabal, whose presence there seems strange to begin with, and lived. You subsequently encountered a number of her closest henchmen. Yet, again, you survived. Your capital fell victim to a nefarious attack. But even this time, their daggers missed your heart.
Maybe I'm just too good?
Such remarkable luck. To be a personal enemy of such an influential Xenos. To have been attacked so many times and yet make it out alive. So remarkable that one has to wonder, am I watching a spectacle? Could all these thrilling massacres be an alibi of sorts? Meant to establish you once and for all as an enemy of the Xenos and never their ally or even their agent.
Xenos made more attempts in St. Drusus' life than mine. Does that make him a traitor too?
So you already think you're cut from the same cloth as St. Drusus, do you? Ambitious? I'll make note of it.
Good. How did you... I already kind of know the answer to this one. The big kind of, it's him. He did it. I can't do it for him. It was all Henrik's. But how did you come to be so remarkably well informed?
Are you surprised? You thought the Inquisition was unaware of the circumstances of your deeds. How often do you find yourself thinking that there are things we shouldn't know about your life? It is my job to know everything, and I do it very well. Keep that in mind.
I have answered all your questions?
Far from it, my dear. The questions are manifold. How did you manage to survive the battle that claimed the life of Theodora, who was so much more experienced and skilled than you? Is it a coincidence that you and you alone then made it out of the trap on Rykad Minoris? How much truth is there in the rumors being spread by the heretic Kunrad Voitvia about you? The very existence of these questions would have made many of my colleagues doubt the quality of your character. But it won't in this case. The Inquisition, which I represent, is willing to show extraordinary faith in your person. For the sake of our invaluable partnership, I'm going to ignore any minor liberties that you, esteemed rogue trader, may have afforded yourself or may again in the future.
Okay.
I hope you appreciate the generosity of this offer, as your predecessor once did.
Theodora cooperated with you?
And benefited greatly from it. The world's power is not without limit, and neither is the protection it provides. All those mysterious expeditions, dubious experiments, collections of xenotech oddities are dangerous pastimes. It takes more than the Emperor's permission to pursue them without consequences. One must also make sure I am not displeased by it.
Okay, I feel like I've got another person like watching my every move.
Let me demonstrate how it works. In your retinue, there is a Psyker who is yet to receive Terra's sanction, which, as we both know, is a grave threat and a blasphemy to the laws of the Imperium. I am aware of this secret, but I'm not displeased in the slightest. And so she lives on, your handy Psyker, Idira Tlass.
Why such interest in my person?
You haven't been in a position of power for long, and so one can forgive you for not noticing the troubling changes. The cult of the Final Dawn is spreading in the Coronis Expanse. Not the first or the last heresy that has afflicted this sector, but one that is surprisingly resilient. Mysterious convoys are sliding by, bound for systems in the heathen stars. Just your humdrum pirate trade, wouldn't you say? Then why are the pirates themselves clueless? The Xenos, who have caused trouble in the sector before, have expanded their activities in the last few decades, and there is a logic and method to their previously chaotic raids. Even 2 packs of space wolves, blessed space marines summoned in my name, did not cool their interest in the Expanse. A mighty explorative fleet, which has studied the Expanse for hundreds of years, has suddenly stopped responding to communication and sunk into a dispute over a tech heresy that was considered dead a couple of centuries ago. House Chorda has clamped down on insurgents, yet its acts of brutality breed troublemakers just as quickly as they're executed, and this bloody carousel has consumed the attention of the esteemed incendiar. Koligos Winterscale has abruptly lost all interest in his domain, and his only apparent concern now is hunting even more dangerous xenobeasts. And the third and final rogue trader has unexpectedly perished, stabbed in the back by her own Master of Whispers. The Expanse is swiftly losing its protectors right when communication with the Imperium is being disrupted by the raging warp. Basically, all the Expanse has left is me and you, if you follow my instructions.
Is Henrik staying in Meredith, or are you taking him back?
Which would you prefer? And you, Heinrichs, do you wish to continue working at the Honorable Rogue Trader's side?
I will comply with any order, Lord Inquisitor. If you command me to remain in the company of the scion of the von Valancius dynasty, I won't be distressed.
What is your opinion of Henrik's? Is he a useful assistant to have?
Without a doubt. Master Van Kellox has earned my complete trust by repeatedly demonstrating courage, loyalty, and cunning. His mathematical mind, not given to sentiment, can be of great use in an emergency. You, my dear Heinrichs, have made a far better agent than you would have a pilot of an Imperial Knight.
I want Henrik's to continue to accompany me.
Then Master Van Kellox will remain in place. It puts me at ease to know that there is someone to watch over you.
Calcazar's last remark sounds ambiguous.
I consider it an honor to accompany you.
What kind of deal are we talking about?
I make no deals, and Emperor forbid that I give you orders. That would mean infringing on your privileges. I'm merely offering well-meaning recommendations and expecting that, when the Expanse finds itself in danger, you will break away from your own affairs to heed them.
I mean, that sounds fine, as long as he's not gonna get, like, into my personal stuff.
I seem to remember that your exalted aristocrats presented you with many gifts. It would be rude of me not to follow suit.
Oh dear, I don't want your bodyguard.
Please accept this gift as a sign of my favor. In an hour of need, give it to any faithful servant of the Emperor, and the Inquisition will come to your aid.
Oh, that is a boon. That is a boon.
The color indicates how close the bearer is to the Lord Inquisitor. Scarlet means that you have shed your blood for the good of the Imperium, and therefore, you deserve to have his servants shed their blood for you.
Lord Inquisitor would be the greatest honor to swear an oath of loyalty to you and to join the ranks of the Inquisition. Your zeal is impressive, Titania von Shire. However, I cannot accept such an oath from you. At least not now. You'll be more useful to the Inquisition in your current position than as a member of my coterie. Nevertheless. The Inquisitor draws a broad blade from his belt. It is engraved with the scripture along its length. Proffers the gilded grip to you. This is the gift. A sign that your fervor has not gone unnoticed. Should it remain undiminished, one day this blade will be melted down to make your inquisitorial rosette. Such is the tradition of our conclave. As if in confirmation of the Lord Inquisitor's words, Henrik brings his hand to his own rosette.
Here is where we part. My shuttle is waiting. It is time for me to return to my watch, for you to sleep, and for your servant to wake up. Until next we meet.
Titania von Shire, Henrik looks at you in dismay. I assume you now understand what I was warning you about. I pray to the throne that you also understand why I was unable to tell you everything. You did everything within your power to look out for me, and that is what matters. Henrik lets out a breath and nods. The rumor of a smile plays at the corners of his mouth. You've had a difficult day today, Titania von Shire. I will leave you to sleep. Your protectorate and your vassals will be waiting for you tomorrow. Good night, Titania von Shire. You do not have to leave, Henrik. Stay. Henrik gives the smallest shake of his head. Good night, Titania von Shire, he says, emphasizing every word before inclining his head and moving towards the door. I test my luck, you know. He's like, not in front of my boss. God damn. Wow, that was chapter 2? Holy moly. That was a lot of chapter 2.
The rise of the rogue trader heir restored a tenuous equilibrium to the Fon Valancius Protectorate. For a time, threats subsided, activity returned to trade routes, and reclaimed worlds began to heal. The new Lord Captain's subjects praised the God Emperor and their leader wholeheartedly. For none knew what fate might await them.
Dude, that sounds ominous. Okay. You have spent the first few hours of your morning listening to the High Factorum's lengthy report on the latest trade exchanges, arrangements, disputes, and countless bureaucratic procedures. From outside the illuminated, tightly closed windows, you can hear the muffled sounds of Dargonus and its everyday life. The life that has been passing you by lately, as you have been preoccupied with the affairs of your protectorate from dawn to dusk. Clementia barely contains a yawn. Once Janus Danrock has finished, she pulls out her data slate. Thank you for your report, High Factum. Your work is highly appreciated, both by everyone here and the Adeptus Administratum. Your Ladyship, we are almost done here. We just need to go over the final items on today's agenda that I would like to report to you personally. Truly the God Emperor has blessed me with the diligent subjects. Allow me to pass on gifts from your loyal subjects, the high nobility of Dargonus. It goes without saying that every living soul in your protectorate is blessed to serve your ladyship faithfully and wholeheartedly. However, this humble gesture is meant as a token of deepest appreciation of your magnanimity towards their esteemed families. Ooh. We got some peoples. A uniform kit, provisions. Nice. House Viserion made arrangements for the delivery of several tons of supplies for your future journeys. The house is also transferring a regiment of its finest into your personal charge. Each of these brave troopers have undergone rigorous voidfarer training and will be humbled to lay down their life for you, Lord Captain. Clementia is trying to maintain a neutral expression, but you can see her face is beaming with pride. Please command them as you see fit. House Caprak has sent shuttles carrying sacred technology and manufactured parts that can be used to replace old joints and connections with the mechanisms. The machine spirits of these devices have been pacified. They are slumbering peacefully and as they await your decision on how to employ their capabilities. More people! House Salbach has arranged for several regiments of the expertly trained servants of the Emperor to be transferred to your personal command. Each of them will also serve as an honor guard for the holy relics that are to find their rightful place in the hold of your personal void ship. She stopped, staring at her data slate in surprise. Is something wrong? No, not at all, your ladyship. The people in cargo have indeed reached the port services, so there is no reason to doubt the sincerity of the house's intentions. It's just such substantial and valuable gifts coming from Lord Salbach. Clementia trails off. Danrock lets out an amused struggle. If I am to venture to guess, your ladyship, I believe the esteemed Chancellor was staggered by such an irregular display of generosity from a man who is rather known for voicing his doubts in the rogue traders as a class. It would seem you've made quite the impression on them, on Macarius's the old miser. Lord Captain, news of particular import has come from the house's intelligence network. Lord Inquisitor Calcazar is rumored to be planning a visit to Footfall. A number of Imperial Navy ships were commandeered by Lord Calcazar, and they're being scrambled to Footfall. Furthermore, we have received reports claiming that secret messages were delivered to the capital worlds of House Chorda and Winterscale. It is possible that the Lord Inquisitor's call to arms may smother the conflict that is brewing between the two dynasties. We are seeing an increasing number of skirmishes between their ships in neutral systems. I do not doubt that her ladyship Chorda will attempt to sway the Lord Inquisitor to her side, especially since his lordship Winterscale's luck seems to be running out. Riots have broken out on several of his worlds, and yet he has shown no intention of quelling them. Instead, the rogue trader inflicted brutal punishments upon one of his oldest colonies, the Vesuvius Secundus, based on allegations of sedition sentiment. Oddly enough, our agents were unable to find any proof of sedition among the populace there, and as soon as we have any updates, you will be first to know, your ladyship. Clementia glances down at her data slate. Lastly, your pet Xenos. She would hate to be called that. Juliet, I believe, is seeking a meeting with you. She had the audacity to defile the rogue trader's palace with her profane presence and refuses to leave until she has spoken with you. I would never presume to be able to read the emotions of a Xenos, but the Eldari appeared perturbed. I believe she mentioned a void ship of some sort. It may be best if she told you everything directly. And with that, please allow me and Master Danrock to take our leave. The Chancellor and the High Factum offers you their bows. Perhaps the last request will serve as a welcome distraction. Indeed, your ladyship's stay on Dargonus has been rather long. However, your protectorate is now enjoying a period of relatively stability that, for a time being, no longer demands your ladyship's personal involvement in its affair. Glory to the rogue trader. Oof. Oof. I wish we could just, like, I don't know, call Juliet. Give her a phone call. Excuse me. Oh, it's okay. She wasn't too far away. Ellen, at last you have left your your ordinate cage. Juliet cast a look over the stone palace walls. For many a turn I sought to meet you, and yet your servant, the one who is like the silver-haired Abelard, but twice as young, has no favour for the requests of a child of the Assyrian. Take me to a place where the hearing of others will not steal the words intended to you. While you were mending the wounds of this world left by the Twisted One's attack, I was able to discover, no, not Kudarak's fate, merely traces of it. As Muran found sanctuary under the boughs of the Lithian's forest, so did my other kin find refuge in the system known as the Atlas Reach. We must make a journey there with haste before new dangers destroy the witnesses who could show me the way to the lost Kudarak. Those fates remain shrouded by the stars. Juliet focuses her piercing eyes upon you. Their knowledge is the sole thread that may lead me to the truth, Elentak. I ask that your metal-winged ship take me along that thread before it tears under a strain of time and circumstance. Are we able to contact those Adari? No, I did not contact any Assyriani. I have no means to do so, but I had enough time to explore the stone jungle of your world while you were preoccupied with the urgent matters. The path of the outcast taught me to observe and listen to the world around me. In this case, the throngs of the monkey at the port, errant conversations, rumors, chance words, like parts of a speckled mosaic, they came together to form a hazy image. My kin were seen in the Atlas Reach, and now all we have to do is pull at the web of connections and possibilities to uncover whatever it's concealed from the unseeing eye. Give me the coordinates, and I shall take you wherever you wish to go. You will. Ice in your eyes melt away for a moment. Thank you, Elentak. If this path indeed takes me to the truth, I will be indebted to you. A rare happening between our kinds. We will actually, I think for that one, we will go ahead and do, you know, like appease her kind of way. Here's a question. I wonder if we go and talk to. No, we're good. Right, let's go to our voice ship then. This is going to give us. Way to the void ship. Nope. Door. Boom. Let me. Thank you. Aha. Perfect. Perfect. So that explains why I couldn't go into that area. Okay. I've forgotten how to do this. So she wants to take. We need to go to the Atlas Reach. He said, I'm happy enough to do this. Now, this makes me wonder if I should go to Football. First, I suppose, let's find Atlas Reach. Which isn't too far away, so we do have to kind of. Like, I want to go here. But we need to get like here. We need to travel here, and to be honest, we're gonna get attacked regardless. But nothing I can do about it. A warp breach. This time, trouble came straight to the bridge. The malodorous mist, teeming with swaying, nightmarish figures, has rolled through the ventilation shafts into the command center. The officers are suffocating from the wave of corruption. There's no time to deliberate. To battle! Nothing I can do about it. I had to go to battles.
You will beg for mercy. mercy, but I will grant none.
Okay. Is there any behind us? That's what I like to make sure first. To make sure there's none behind us. Put him down here. Deal with these guys. Okay, to deal with these guys. Because they'll probably run up here, to be honest. Not here yet. Bring me up fairly close. I think we should be fine. This thing. Right here. Oh, they dodged it. Dodging. Dodgies. Oh, a heap of dodgies. That was rude. Oh, they can turn our dudes against us? That is rude.
If it serves your cause.
Now?
Just designate a target.
I need to move her. She can do nothing.
I am not your Xenos pet more. I hear you moving. No more. This tedium is beneath me.
Okay.
As the Emperor commands, I am the Tempest.
I love her so much.
Faith without deed can escape the Emperor's judgment. As the Emperor commands, I act. In thy light I stand, and thy light I crave. Each strike is a prayer.
Want to get him out of the way.
Indeed.
Since he seems to be able to turn. I'm not sure if that's for everyone, but I definitely want to make sure.
It's as good as done. On it. None can escape the Emperor's judgment. I'll do it. You, my Emperor.
Please hit him.
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, I'm so proud of her. I'm so proud of my Titania.
I'll make it happen. Moving out.
Yeah, you're right. You should just get out of here. Oh.
Everyone, step aside. For the throne's glory.
You're kidding me.
I won't object to it.
Your reckoning.
I feel the power surging. Let's see to it.
Can't kick him. I wanted to kick him.
But of course, Lord Captain.
I must not falter.
No, you should just stay behind.
Follow my lead.
Really, it's okay. I mean, that was a good shot.
Onward.
Really? You should just stay.
weather the storm. Follow my
Oh,
lead.
don't. Oh, okay. I was gonna say, please don't move into the mist.
Moving out.
That was good shots.
Oh, my ears are ringing.
Okay. Oh, you got turned.
If it serves your cause, I deal death with my hands.
Alex has to
I understand your intent.
do. Oh, she missed.
Doubt is for the weak. This is eradicated. For you, my emperor! I'll do it. Rejoice in battle! Faith without none can escape the emperor's judgment. I'll do it.
At your beck and call. Reduced to dust.
Okay, that's this side done. I wonder if I can throw. I don't know if I can throw stuff. I'm gonna try.
I will do my duty.
Done nothing. Okay. There's no gun or anything. Oh wait, he does. But I can't use
I'd
it.
rather not.
Okay.
Victory is imminent.
I can't do anything with him. Can't do anything with him. I do. Just out of reach. What is that?
I must not falter.
For the throne's glory.
I'm like, I have no allies. I have no allies here. What am I doing?
Let's see to it. Be gone. But of course, Lord Captain, I'm done with this one.
Follow my lead.
It's alright, Pascal's got this. He would have been fine had he not missed.
Onward! It's nothing.
I would really like an extra go, please. I'm not sure if she can aim. I don't think she can.
guided by faith.
Okay. That's not what I wanted to
The enemies of the Emperor will be undone. That is for the weak.
do.
Do it. Faith without digging to strike is a prayer.
Yeah, I did.
My place is at the fort.
Oh, there's a dude down here.
High momentum.
It's as good as done.
Run. Ah!
I'll put my psychic abilities to use.
Weather the storm!
They just keep coming back this way. God, they're really bad.
Follow my lead.
I am not your Xenos pet.
Please don't.
Another soul slips beyond the veil. Stop trying, monkey. Swift and silent. I hear you moving. No more.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury.
I need you to move.
I'll do it. Eradicate it.
Thank you. Jeez. Is there any more? No. Whew.
I always have a backup plan.
How do we leave? Alright, there you go. Right, that should have got us through the warp then. Relatively unscathed. Now we want to go here. Catastrophe in the Omnisside's hallowed halls. One of the few magi assigned by the machine cult to serve on the Von Valencia ship has lost his mind. Singing distorted Hibinharic liturgies, the heretic has broken the sacred code rhythms and turned the ship's machines against the rest of the crew. Superstitious void members are paralyzed with fear before the mad servant of the Adaptus Mechanicus. Only the Lord Captain can stand against the madman. Battle. All battles. Great. This is fine. This is making up for the last couple of videos. Since the last couple of videos were just pure story.
Is there money to be made?
Thing is, though, is it just one? Because if it's just one, I'm happy to oblige in murdering him. No.
I'll make an example
Of course it isn't. Oh, and then we've got a turret to deal with as well. Wonderful. Okay, we'll put our mangoes up here. Here. Really needs to be. Yeah, I feel like here, like the sister should also kind of stay. I don't know if they. There's a lot. She might be able to take them out. Okay.
Explorers know one route forward.
But I want to take out the turret. We need to take out the turret.
Running binary override.
If ancestors guide me.
So, I think Gurliak could take these ones on.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Zeus's pet monkey.
Not sure if that worked my...
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Okay, should have had the sister up here. Well, sure we'll figure something out.
Pain cleanses the body.
There's a lot of servitors!
It will be done. Indeed. I will do my duty.
Oh, they...
At your beck and call.
As the Emperor commands, I act. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it. Faith without deed.
Okay, maybe I've split them up a little bit too much. Yeah. Oh, they dodged it, but still. Oh dear. Oh dear. Oh, she's fine. Oh no.
You will pay an even greater price.
I'll see to it personally. I'll make it happen. Who, if not me?
As the Emperor commands, I act. For you, my Emperor!
Let's make some opportunities. It's as good as done. I'll make it happen.
Nice too. Strong.
Let's see to it. For the throne, the Inquisition sends their regards.
Oh, we can't. There's no point kicking him. Oh, we're kicking him. We're kicking him. Why not?
Successfully terminated. Let the cycle be discontinued.
And then pop him.
Request approved. The order is contrary to dogmatic protocols.
If it serves your cause. I understand your intent. If I must. If it serves your cause, no weakness is hidden from my sight.
Oh yeah, if you're gonna keep trying to poke her.
It will be done.
Da-da-da-da-da-da.
Victory is imminent. Indeed.
God Emperor,
Fine.
move
I,
through me.
I'm pretty sure that we've got
Fire
this.
in my heart. None can judgment. I am his will made manifest. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
I love her absolute maniacal laughter.
I act.
I think it's because I can see her
I'll
at
see
least.
to it personally.
I get, yeah, I can.
On it.
See, sometimes, just sometimes.
This tedium is another soul slips beyond the veil.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
I have no idea what I'm doing.
I need a foothold.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Naturally.
I didn't mean to hit that one. That was movement. That was my bad.
I won't object to it. Nothing stands against me. Scorn the pain.
My vow is to serve. The scriptural protocol has an equation. Your life is a negative variable. High momentum.
I move as if unseen. Fall creatures!
I think that's the only one that didn't get marked.
Fortune favors the swift. If it serves your cause.
I was hoping that would happen. I was legitimately hoping that would happen.
I am not your Xenos pet, monkey. I understand your intent.
Wait. Oh, it's okay.
I will do my duty. It will be done.
Rest assured,
Oh, I'm
I'll be
sorry.
marking this incident down.
At your
I'm
beck and
sorry! I didn't mean to hit you. It's so difficult to see.
Rejoice in battle. I'll do it. Doubt is for the weak. Are you my emperor? I'll do it. This is why I was chosen. As the emperor commands, I act. Faith without deeds is worthless. The enemies of the emperor will be undone. Doubt is for the weak. I'll do it.
I love her mannequin. I just, she's so freaking crazy. I love her.
Don't let your guard down. It's as good as done.
victory is imminent.
I'll make it happen.
We're just here to keep everyone buff.
For the throne's glory. Let's see to it. The Inquisition sends their
Ooh! Kick him.
But of course, Lord Captain.
Mere pain won't stop me.
Request approved. Cogitation failed.
I am not your zinc.
Like, I am not. Ooh!
If I
Murder!
must.
Oh, we have.
Follow my lead. It will be done. At your beck and call.
Can you reach him, Captain?
As the Emperor commands you, my Emperor.
I'll do it.
Faith
Keep
without
shooting,
deeds
just keep
is
shooting.
why I was chosen.
Ah, stun grenades. That's cheeky.
I won't forget this. Who, if not me?
Naturally, your reckoning is due. Someone's death wish is mine to grant.
I won't stand for it.
The Emperor is on our side. Alas, no.
Oh,
For
yeah.
the throne's glory.
Smash it.
Holy terror, smite your enemies.
Smash it again.
Let's see to it.
Wow.
But of course, Lord Captain.
The old Messiah. Running by narrative light.
Are we just gonna have
The scriptural
this like
prognosis is
little argument?
I am not your zinc. I hear you moving. No more. Just designate a target.
That is a really sneaky move. I actually really like it.
I am not your Xenos pet monkey.
Oh, we're all stunned. That's just rude.
I'm ready for whatever comes. I'll make it
Oh,
happen.
sorry.
Thought twice before crossing me.
And the dude's like, will she stop hitting me?
I won't object to holy terror, smite your enemies.
Uh,
I'm done with
Right.
this one.
That's that done. I was kind of hoping that they would all stop firing on each other now, but
my vow is to serve. Running by narrative vulnerability analysis successful.
If it serves your cause. I am not your Xenos pet monkey. I understand your ancestors
ooh,
guide me.
damn.
High momentum.
Someone
can't get him.
else can do this. For Von Valencia. Tried and tested tactics are the
He's
best
gonna bop
ones.
him. Bonk.
I took care of this one.
I will bathe this battlefield in righteous fury. I'll do it.
It's as close as she's getting. Oh, sorry.
Is suboptimal.
As the Emperor can...
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to shoot you. It's just you're kind of in the way.
I'll do it.
Request a mandatory ocular augmentation.
In other words, stop it. Someone look at her head.
This is why I was chosen. Doubt is for the weak.
I'm not even sure.
Get me a target. Not sanctioned to do this. More trouble
Nope.
than it's worth.
Because I am in the way.
The Omnissiah condemns you.
Whew. That was,
Keep your wits about you.
how do we leave? If I stumble across, hey, I remember this place. This is the lower decks from when we were dealing with the rabble. Yeah, I remember this place. Well, we made it. Still didn't help us get to Atlas Reach, though. We might just have to attempt warp travel without plotting, of course. So, yeah, wish us luck.